What's going on, my LS Crazy Amigos? Your boy Terry, speaking from the garage shop once again. Here to offer you some more big bang for the buck product and info. Yeah, you know about the Trailblazer project. I'm getting it in. Right now I'm about to oil up my lifters and let them sit for about a day, 2 days, whatever. Whenever I oil lifters, whenever I change lifters, because the Trailblazer project, you know, like it has some miles on it, so I usually like to change the lifters, and I go with LS7 lifters. I set them in something like this, so they all standing up as best as I can. You know, soak them in oil for a couple days. Now, you know, I can't get all of them on the floor, but I can get them sitting like this, where I can put oil on top, and all of them be submerged in oil standing up. I don't do like this because, yeah, oil will probably get in between it, but why take that chance? Just have them all sitting, something like this. You hear that? And submerge it in oil. Let it sit, come back tomorrow, submerge them again until the oil is nice and level. But we're not talking about the lifter today. We're going to talk about something different. You know, being I'm doing this Trailblazer project, I got a subscriber who called me up, or he texted me, emailed me, and he says, Terry, I'm about to do the same thing. I'm about to swap some LS3 heads and put it onto CNC ported heads, just like you're doing, and put it onto an LS2 engine. So it's pretty much the same thing what I'm doing with my Trailblazer. And he says he got them brand new, and they didn't come with the rocker arms. All right, and will the rocker arms from the LS2 go on to the LS3? Some of them will, some of them won't. So that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about those rocker arms between a Gen 3 and a Gen 4. You know, so let's go over to the place where I keep all my equipment, and we'll have a little talk. Come on, let's go. Come on. Let's see if I can break it down. Over here. First thing we're going to talk about is generation. Now, your LS engine, you got your generation 3, you got your 4, and you got your 5, okay? We're going to concern ourselves about 3 and 4. The Gen 3 first made an appearance somewhere around 96, and that's until about maybe 2007, and that's where you're going to find your LS2, you're going to find your LS6s, your LS1s, 5.3, 4.8. You're going to find those in the umbrella of a Gen 3. But then you got your Gen 4, which came around 2005, and that's where you're going to find your LS3, your LY6s, and your 6.2 engines, and that's the reason why I love the LY6, because you got a 6.0 cast block with LS3 heads on it. And then you got your Gen 5, which we're not really going to talk about, because that's your LT engines, and that's a different story for a different time. So now, if you're going to go from an LS2 style head on your vehicle to an LS3, you gotta understand that you got different rockers on the intake. All right. So both of the rockers are 1.7, but you're gonna have an offset. See, on my Trailblazer SS, I took the rockers off, and they look just like this. All right. It's a straight design, but when they made the LS3 head, what's going to happen is, to accommodate the bigger port, they have to make an offset like this. See? Now, if you have straight rockers just like this, now you're usually going to sit somewhere around here, and if they're straight all across the board, chances are it's going to be a Gen 3 head. The Gen 4 head on the intake is offset. You can see the difference a little bit better here. All right. Now, if you have an offset on all of the intake, this right here, valves, it's a pretty good bet that you have Gen 4 heads. That's the difference between the Gen 3 head and the Gen 4 head. If your heads don't come with the rocker arms, go and you're gonna have to get a set of 1.7, 8 of them, intake rockers, which isn't a big deal. But you know, if you're swapping it out, you should know what you're gonna have to deal with when you put them in. And as always, I'm gonna say thank you. Yeah, you, all of you, for all the love, the caring, and the attention that you're giving me. Because, like I said, if it wasn't for you guys, I couldn't do what I do. So now, if you like these videos, please hit the subscribe button, because the more subscribes we get, the more stuff we get to do, and I'm excited about that. All right. So I'm looking at the clock on the wall, or should I say ceiling. It's time for me to head off and get back on this Trailblazer SS project, because I'm aching to get those results. All right. So as always, please, as always, Be easy, and I'll catch you guys real soon. Take care.